Makkadeen family, what's up tonight? This is your brother, Kamil Shabazz. And I was just up tonight and want to share a few words of truth and hopefully enlightenment to you in regards to what we of the Makkadeen is all about today. As you know, the book was just released around 2 weeks ago. The Makkadeen, essential knowledge for boys and men. Essential knowledge, keep that in mind. Essential knowledge. Knowledge that's needed. Not like most of the American essential workers working in liquor stores and places where it's not quite essential. But I assure you that the Makkadeen is essential for men. And that's all men. White, brown, red, yellow. It doesn't matter what hue. It doesn't matter what nation that man is in. The Makkadeen will definitely be a help to him. But I, as a black man, so-called black man of America, knowing that I'm part of a people who are oppressed like no other people in the history of the world, and that oppression is stronger than ever. And if any so-called black man is to be one who is coaching or teaching men and empowering men, all men, he has to be able to be true when it comes to the peculiar black man of America and our condition. That cannot be avoided when it comes to these so-called self-help masculine builders. You know, these brothers who are talking about they're of the Negro spirit and they're focusing on black men, but you're focusing more on black problems as opposed to solutions. Then you have segments that are just so ridiculous, man. I heard one brother talking about teaching men how to suck on breasts and how to finger a woman. Come on, man. What kind of shit is that? What kind of information is that? You know, dogs fuck, man. Animals can do it. Men don't need a how-to on how to bed a woman. I mean, and if so, I mean, that's down the line. For now, he needs internal empowerment. He needs to get himself together. But back to this black man of America thing. No black empowerment teacher of men can avoid the subject of black oppression. And if you don't have a special tailored message for the black men in your group, then you're falling short. You're falling short because you, as the teacher or leader of the group, along with the other members of the group of other races, should be front and center when it comes to helping the black man of America come out of the condition that he's in. The police brutality, the police killings. All of those things have to be brought into the equation. They have to be brought into the equation. So in the Makkadeen, being that I am a so-called black man, this message is tailored for the black man as well, to deal with the black man's psychological disorders as well. The the white man's psychological disorders, the Spanish man's psychological disorders, the Asian man's psychological disorders. We're dealing with all of them, but we're also dealing with the black man's situation, because this is my people. I'm coming from that. You know what I'm saying? I would be a sick man if I didn't deal with my own people first. Charity begins at home, and then it spreads abroad. And that's what we're doing here, man. We're beginning at home. Charity begins with yourself. You're the real home, the first home to deal with. Then you help your people. Then you help your gender. That's how it goes, man. You have to be true to your gender, man. You have to stand up for your gender. Not in a toxic manner, but in the best manner. Excuse me. I find it interesting that today, or was it yesterday, that the House passed the HEROES Act. Passed the bill called the HEROES Act. And I was really blown away by that, because we talk about heroes in the Makkadeen book. And as I was watching the HERO Act being praised and celebrated, I saw all the heroes that made this happen. You had the military man standing up, all these people standing up like they were really doing something. But one of the definitions of hero in the Makkadeen book, it says heroes are also deceitful politicians, clerics, physicians, scientists, military leaders, therapists, etc., who spew out toxic emotionalism, which tricks the already bamboozled, her oafs, which is another way of saying hero, into sacrificing their lives and resources for their fraudulent causes like war on terror against nations, drugs, poverty, curing cancer, AIDS, etc., which for the most part are their creations that they have absolutely no intentions whatsoever of doing away with, whether that be Ebola, the coronavirus, or whatever. They create these things to move the sheeple in the directions that they want all the sheeple to move in. But while they're moving the sheeple here and there and getting prepared to utilize their nanotechnology to inject millions of people with microscopic information that will cause people to do their bidding, whether it be to vote a certain way, think a certain way, be a Manchurian candidate, which is someone that will kill for them when a sound or something takes place that would trigger the information that came to him through the nanotechnology / vaccination. And it can cause people to do whatever they want them to do. So they cause this panic, this virus. And it drives people crazy, because most people believe everything that's said on the news. That's the bottom line. I don't even call it the news. I call it the blues, because most of it is dealing with depressive information, which lowers your frequency level of your body and mind and contributes to ailments. And when you're not eating right and not thinking right on top of that, it's just a very bad cocktail. But the Makkadeen book, I mean, since it's been out, it's just unfolding. There's a lot of other things that I see taking place, but first and foremost, what is taking place all day, every day, is emasculation. Emasculation is taking place 24/7. This government and entire American establishment is striving to break up the nuclear family, the natural nuclear family, the man, woman, and child. Not Adam, Steve, and a child, but Man, woman, and child. The way it's designed to be by nature. They're trying to destroy that. And they're pitting man against woman. And you know what's sad is that both parties are ignorant to their knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of self and the power that they have as individuals. But more importantly, when man and woman unites together in the right mindset, they're unstoppable. Unstoppable. And they have always, if you go into history, the powers that be have always, throughout all of their educational and religious systems, pit man against woman. Keep them divided. Keep misinforming them. And that's how they do it. It's going on right now with this Me Too movement bullshit. All this is being funded by unseen rich people. The Black Lives Matter group that's led by lesbians. All backed by big money. They're backed by George Soros, the Greek magnate that's sitting on billions of dollars. So, where we're coming from, no one really wants to fund this, because this is not something that the elite wants in the hands of men. This unlocks a lot of locks, a lot of mental locks. It really opens up some mental doors. It really does. You know, it's a reader. It's a reader. And everyone who reads this book is going to get something out of it. 46 long chapters, or should I say short chapters, all geared at empowering man from the inside out. It all begins in here, brothers. All begins on the inside. A man giving you a script and telling you how to talk to girls is full of shit, man. Nobody has to tell you how to go and talk to women. Once your masculine nature is built up, and once your testosterone levels are up where they're supposed to be, because of you eating right, thinking right, working out, taking care of your mind and body, you become a magnet. Women start to come to you. You don't have to go on this wild goose chase. It's not about that at all. The Makkadeen is dealing with all the avenues on how, the major avenues, the essential avenues, pardon me, to produce the particle acceleration that we need to become our fullest masculine self, fullest to the highest degree, and to keep on climbing and climbing and climbing. The goal is self-realization, realizing who you are and becoming friends with who you are, loving yourself, being yourself. Don't get caught up in the whirlpool of other people's thoughts and energies. Be to yourself. Spend time with yourself. Get to know you. Get to love you. Till the next time. Peace.